ഹായ്, KFC അസിസ്റ്റൻ്റ് എക്സാമിൻ്റെ പ്രൊവിഷണൽ ആൻസർ കീയാണ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ആൽഫ കോഡ് C ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പറാണ്. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, വിച്ച് മെത്തേഡ് ഓഫ് കോസ്റ്റിംഗ് ഈസ് യൂസ്ഡ് ഇൻ എ റിഫൈനറി? പ്രോസസ് കോസ്റ്റിംഗ്. Quantity of material to be ordered at one time is known as economic order quantity. FIFO method of valuing material issues is suitable in times of falling prices. Which method of valuing material issue is suitable for materials purchased for a particular work or job? Specific price method. Wage sheet is prepared by the payroll department. Labor turnover is calculated by number of workers left by average number of workers. Which of the following methods of wage payment is most suitable where the speed of production is beyond the control of worker? ഇതിൽ രണ്ട് ഓപ്ഷനും സെയിം ആണ് തന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. ടൈം റേറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റം, അതുകൊണ്ട് നൺ ഓഫ് ദീസ് എന്നും വരാം. അണ്ടർ മെറിറ്റ്സ് മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ പീസ് റേറ്റ് സിസ്റ്റം, 110% of ordinary piece rate is given to workers whose level of performance is between 83% to 100% of standard output. Ninth one, what is the basis of apportionment of creechy expenses? Number of female employees. Expenses which are not actually incurred but is included for taking managerial decisions are called notional expenses. The costing method in which each job is treated as a cost unit to which all costs are assigned is job costing. Where actual loss in a process is less than the anticipated loss, the difference between the two is considered to be abnormal gain. The most important criterion for distinguishing between scrap byproduct and joint product is relative sale value. To obtain break-even point in rupees sale value, total fixed cost is divided by profit volume ratio. The break-even point is the point at which all of the above. Margin of safety is referred to as excess of actual sales over break-even analysis. Make or buy decision is made by comparing purchase price outside with variable cost. 18. Activity ratio can be found by using the formula none of these. 19. An unfavorable material price variance occurs because of price increase in raw materials. Who introduced the concept of management by objectives? Peter F. Drucker. If a company has separate production managers, marketing manager and finance manager, what basis of departmentation is followed by that company? Functions. The very specific guide to action is called policy, which is the oldest form of organization, line organization. The first woman authority in management is Mary Parker Follett. Selecting one from several alternatives is called decision making. Esprit de corps means union is strength. Responsibility is obligation to do duty. A person who has entrepreneur skills but works within an organization or venture that seeks dynamism. Intrapreneur. B. Name the form of business in which the members are having limited liability. Joint stock company. Motivation available at the time of performance of work. Intrinsic motivation. Delegation creates obligation. A plan relating to a period of time expressed in numerical terms is a budget. 33. Administration deals with framing of policy. Number of persons reporting directly to a superior person is called span of control. When was the Indian Partnership Act enacted? 1932. In order to market a product, just to make the product available in the market in plenty. Which concept of marketing is expressed through this statement? Selling concept. The specific group of customers who have a particular interest in your product. Target market. Dividing the customers of a product based on their attitude towards the product, its usage rate and status is termed as behavioral segmentation. 39. A paid non-personal communication designed to create an awareness of a product or company. Advertising. The practice of adding tasks that increase both responsibility and opportunity for growth in a job. Job enrichment. Collecting feedback from all directions from supervisors, reporting subordinates, co-workers and even customers is termed as 360-degree feedback. The return received on investing in the shares of a company is dividend. The set of exclusive rights granted by a government to an investor or his assignee for a limited period of time in exchange for a public disclosure of innovation. Patents. When was the Consumer Protection Act enacted? 1986. What is the full form of BPO? Business Process Outsourcing. 46. For what does TQM stands for? Total Quality Management. The buying and selling of products and services over electronic systems such as internet and other computer networks are known as e-commerce. 48. A market where all kinds of financial instruments are bought and sold, financial market. 49. Which among the following is the one and only major freshwater lake in Kerala? Shastangota. Which is the largest western flowing river in India? Narmada. What is the name of Sri Lanka's first satellite? Ravana 1. Who among the following holds the record of longest serving member of Kerala Legislative Assembly? K.M. Mani. Which country suggested the name Fani to the cyclone which hit the state of Odisha in May 2019? Bangladesh. The Chattambi Swamigal was born at Kannamoola. Which among the following authored Moksha Pradipam? Brahmananda Shivayogi. Where did breast cloth agitation take place in Kerala? South Travancore. Who led the Savarna Jada in support of Vaikam Satyagraha? Mannathu Padmanabhan. In which language Vakkam Abdul Qadir Maulavi published the monthly Al-Islam? Arabic Malayalam. 59. Would you mind dash the movie with me? Watching. Mind എന്ന് വരുമ്പോൾ അതിന് ശേഷം ing ഫോമാണ് വരിക. Last week I made dash my priority. A study. No sooner dash I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. Had. Dash is one who makes charitable donations intended to increase human well-being. Philanthropist. I dash him from Bengaluru a month back. Met. Cow is to buffalo as dash is to donkey. Answer Jenny. The English idiom break a leg means good luck. 66. I prefer coffee dash tea. Answer 2. Prefer 2. Which is not a compound word? Option D. Examination. 68. Necessity is the dash of invention. Mother of invention. 69. Revenue received from the sale of goods is treated as an earnings during the period in which the sale is made. Which accounting standard deals with revenue recognition? IAS 18. Which accounting convention states that accounting practices should remain unchanged from time to time? Consistency. Repairs incurred before using a second-hand van purchased recently is a capital expenditure. State the minimum percentage of profit that has to be transferred to general reserve by a joint stock company if the dividend declared is 18%. Answer 7.5%. 74. Income tax paid by a sole proprietor on his business income should be deducted from capital account in the balance sheet. 75. The cancellation of shares at the initiative of the shareholder is termed as surrender. 76. The profit on depreciation policy is transferred to asset account. Donations received by non-profit making organizations for a special purpose will be taken to the liability side of the balance sheet. Under single entry system, the amount of opening stock can be ascertained by preparing a or an opening statement of affairs. If the rate of gross profit is 20% on cost of goods sold and the sale is rupees 1 lakh, the amount of gross profit will be 25,000. On seizure of goods by the hire vendor in a hire purchase deal, the balance in the asset account is transferred to hire vendor's account. 81. Amount collected by a company as security premium should be used to all of the above. 82. A predetermined cost of an activity, operation or process established as a basis for control and reporting is known as standard cost. 83. Dividend declared by Board of Directors in between two annual general body meeting is known as interim dividend. If vendors are issued fully paid shares of rupees 1 lakh in consideration of net asset worth rupees 85,000, the balance of rupees 15,000 will be debited to goodwill account. 85. The balance in the share forfeited account after the reissue of forfeited shares is transferred to capital reserve. 86. A right of one person to satisfy a claim against another by holding or retaining the possession of others' property is termed as lien. 87. The balance of the debenture sinking fund account after redemption of debentures is transferred to general reserve. The shares issued as part of capitalization of reserves, bonus shares. 89. Loss suffered from the date of acquisition of business to the date of incorporation should be debited to goodwill account. 90. Reduction of share capital requires the permission of all of these. 91. Preliminary expenses are transferred by the vendor company at the time of absorption to equity shareholders account. 92. Policy maturing only on the death of the insured is termed as whole life policy. Reversionary bonus is the bonus payable by the insurance company on maturity of the policy. 94. Rebate on bills discounted for a banking company is a liability. 95. Provision for doubtful debts in case of standard assets is to be made at 0.4%. A reserve created by a banking company as per Section 17 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Option B. Statutory reserve. As per IRDA regulations, an insurance company is required to prepare all of the above. On replacement of an asset, any amount realized on account of sale of old materials is credited to replacement account. An irrecoverable cost which is caused by complete abandonment of a plant, sunk cost. Last question. Per unit fixed cost decreases with increase in output. This is only a provisional answer key. Thank you.